Well, another person's phone, this time with AT&T, uh, was transferred out of their name into another phone, another hacker's phone, basically. And that hacker attempted to go into the exchange accounts that this person was on, change their passwords, and transfer stuff out. I'll be honest with you, I don't think they were successful based off of what I've uncovered. The main point here, honestly, if Gmail didn't operate the way it did on an Android phone, this would not be an issue. There would not be these hack attempts. Even if someone did call your phone company and get your number switched to their new phone, pretending to be you. They have your information. Remember the data leak from one of the credit rating agencies, Equifax, or I don't remember which one it was. Everybody's Social Security, I mean, everything's out there. So it would be easy for them to call anybody to call up with that information, the cell phone companies, until they get the right one that you're on, and say, I got a new phone, I need you to help me to transfer this out. Now, the first thing you got to remember, always have two-factor authentication. And I use Google Authenticator as the app. And I suggest many of you should too if you don't. Because even if they hack as good as they can, get your phone number into their new phone, they then go in and go to Gmail and say, hey, reset my password, I forgot my password, which it then texts them a link, because now they got your phone number. It texts it to them, they click on it, they reset your password, they then go and log in to the exchanges. And even on the exchanges, they can say, I forgot my password. It sends them to your Gmail email, which they now control. They go in and try to get into the exchange. The problem is, if you've got two-factor authentication on your phone, they can't do anything. At that point, they're just stuck. They can't get in because two-factor authentication is attached to the device, the phone, physically. So if someone gets a new phone and transfers your phone number, or you were to transfer your own phone number, like you legitimately got a new phone, you're going to have to redo all of the authenticators that you have set up in Google Authenticator, all those accounts, into your new phone. It doesn't just copy over. It's a different device, therefore it will not function the same. So even if you install Google Authenticator on it, you thinking, well, it's my account, it should be the same. No, pick up both phones, your old one and the new one, you'll see those numbers don't match. And that's a good security thing. So how do you know when the hacker attempted but failed? They get pissed off and they start texting you. And they texted this guy. And they sent the effing SWAT team to his parents' house. Because they called the SWAT team while they had access to his cell phone number. And said something. I'm going to read this to you. I've never heard of this one. I didn't know what to think at first. Holy crap. Joe, I'm a longtime subscriber, pre-crypto days, and a fan, and I could really use your help. Here's the good news is I told him I don't think they got your coins. Have you gotten back into the exchange? He goes, no, my Gmail's still screwed up. I can't get into Gmail. So I'm kind of going to reply and give him a little bit of advice. Basically, you got to get your phone back in your name first, through, in his case, AT&T. And then after that, then you do what the hacker did. Go to Gmail, I forgot my password. It'll text you the way to get it back. So one thing to avoid all this crap anyways, do not use a Gmail email on any of your exchange accounts. I don't use Gmail email on any of my exchange accounts. And I suggest you not do that either. Because Gmail is attached to your phone, and since your phone, normally you're going to use that email anyways. Therefore, when the hacker gets that phone number transferred to their phone, now they're going to have access to your Gmail, essentially. So, stop using Gmail for your exchange accounts. If you are using Gmail for your exchange accounts, you need to find another email. It could be Yahoo, it could be MSN, just not Gmail, because Gmail is attached to your phone, your Android, so when that thing switches over and they got your phone number, boom, now they got your email. And the way Gmail works is it allows them to do the text message and stuff. Now, some of these other ones may not text you. Because if they text you, For example, if Yahoo or MSN text you, like if you lost your password and it texts you, well, actually you're going to be in the same boat too. It's going to suck over there, and you're still going to have to deal with this stuff. But I'd say, honestly, start by not using Gmail. I got to answer Steven. Should we upload all the videos right now, like all the songs? Or should I just do some at a time? Just do some. You know, on the Crypto Karaoke channel. Which, by the way, go there. I think I might create a playlist, or you can create your own playlist on the Crypto Karaoke channel, and just listen to the songs all day, playlist style, baby. And if any ads come up, Steven and I are splitting them. Hook a brother up, man. I gotta take care of my guys. So, anyways, back to this. I'm gonna read you what happened here. Longtime sub, pre-crypto days, and fan, and I could really use your help. I know you have a wide following and are always up for getting to the bottom of things, especially scams and hacks. My phone and multiple email accounts were hacked 2 nights ago. In addition, my Google Authenticator and Authy apps were also compromised. A representative at AT&T let someone call in and change my phone number to a different phone without any verification. I will be pursuing legal action against AT&T. Well, I will tell you this, anyone listening, including him. They may have had all your information, again, from the Equifax or whatever hack. Name, address, social security, they have it. They have it all, and I would almost guarantee they called in with everything they needed to get that phone transferred out. And that's another reason why I told you guys a while back, call your cell phone provider and say, I need you to note my account somewhere, that if anybody ever calls in to get my account changed to another phone, that they're not allowed to do it over the phone. They have to show up in person at a local Verizon or AT&T or whatever store and do it in-house, ID in hand, proof. Now, I was having problems a little while back with mine. Someone tried to do the same thing on me, but again, I got 2-factor. You're getting nothing from me. Not that it matters, because none of my stuff was on the exchanges. The only exception right now, I'll be honest, is I have a little bit of Tron. It ain't even a lot. Little bit of Tron, and I put it on Binance for the time being so that when the main net launches, they'll just handle it for me. That's it. And there ain't hardly anything there, to be honest with you. But I have 2-factor on the physical phone. So try to, and in my case, we called the cell phone company and told them, do not, because the phone was breaking up and it would hang up. And then when the representative from the phone company called my phone, hey, sorry, we got disconnected. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, weren't you just trying to transfer your phone to a new phone? No. I knew what it was at that point. Oh, boy. So I explained. I said, make sure you don't do that. Okay. They end up doing it a day or two later, even after the account was notated. Do not do this. They did it. And my phone was briefly hacked, and then I had it switch right back pretty quickly. But they got nothing. And again, even if they went as far as they could, my stuff ain't on exchanges, so good luck. So he says, my phone, whatever. Since that time, approximately 9:30 p.m. Wednesday, I have had the majority of my crypto exchange passwords changed and still have roughly such and such BTC worth of altcoins unaccounted for. I have contacted all of the exchanges, but have little luck because I still do not have control of my main Gmail account that those exchanges are linked to. So there again, he's using Gmail that he also went into those accounts on. I would not use Gmail. I would use some other provider. Proton Mail, or that's like a kind of a secure one, like privacy one, Proton Mail. Basically any mail that doesn't text you, hey, you forgot your password, let me text it to you. That's the part you want to get away from. So anyway, so he says, I fear this crypto may be gone as the hacker was able to change my passwords. I replied, I don't think they got you. I think you're safe. In addition to the unaccounted coins that he can't check yet, I was contacted via text message from the hacker. By the way, I too was contacted via text message from my hacker. And I told him, hey, why don't you go after Silver Goldman? Go after the bad guys. Here's all the info I have on him. Go after that sorry dog. I actually did that. Of course, I have no information on Silver Goldman. He's very anonymous, and there's no information on him. I was kind of joking with the hacker because I have a feeling he sees me on YouTube, maybe knew me. And he actually laughed a little bit, so it was kind of more or less a joke. But I'm like, dude, go after the bad guys. Don't go after the good guys. Find the dirtbags out there. Go after the Trayvon Martin. Go after the Craig Grants. He goes, we already have. I said, oh, all right. I'm actually chatting with him on text, you know. And so he's like, you know, give me some Bitcoin or else I'll keep screwing your phone up. I said, well, again, you're not going to get anything out of it. My stuff isn't online, and we've already made arrangements finally with the cell phone provider. This won't happen again. So, you know, sorry. So that was the end of the conversation. Never heard back from him. So, hey, let me pause this. We got some company. All right, sorry about that. So get this stuff. In addition to the unaccounted for coins, I was contacted via text from the hacker once I regained control of my phone number, roughly 30 minutes after the initial hack. I will include a screenshot of those texts. In those texts, the hacker threatened to have the SWAT team sent to both my house and my family's houses. Around 11 p.m. Wednesday, the SWAT team showed up at my parents' house, where I was so I could use their phone to contact AT&T as mine no longer had service. The SWAT team surrounded my parents' house and said they had received a call from my number stating that I was holding my parents hostage with a gun and I would kill them if I did not receive $5,000. After being searched and explained the situation, I filled out a police report and gave them all the information I have, which isn't much. I only have the email I received the text messages from, the backup email that is now linked to my Gmail account, and possible location of a login to my Gmail. But of course, they could have used a VPN. I'm reaching out to you to see if you can help get the word out, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, so he then sends me the message. He just replied right now. I'll read that in a second. Just came in 1 second ago. But he showed me the screenshot. He says, you want me to send you your social security number? And he called it whatever his name is, you stupid female vagina word. Bitch, you think this is a game? On God SWAT team at your front door in 10 minutes if you don't reply. Okay, your funeral, retard. Yo, the SWAT team is on the way. I'll send one to all your family's houses too, if you want them all thrown on the floor. Well, they came. And that was 30 minutes later. They showed up. So I asked him, you know, are you able to get in? So I replied, said, look, I don't think they got you. I think that's why they're sending you the text now. You got your stuff back. They're out. They didn't have the two-factor. You had two-factor. They couldn't get in. Now he's pissed. I'm going to send the SWAT team over on you. That's pretty messed up. I mean, look, if you want to hack someone and try to stake their stuff, and they whether they were vulnerable or not that it was their fault anyway, but you got them, or even attempted to, but you failed, don't be such a jerk off that you send the SWAT team over there at the guy. It was his property. It's his Bitcoin. It's his crypto. Why are you sending the SWAT team? Because you couldn't hack them. How, talk about retarded. How freaking retarded. How stupid. So he just replied. I said, his text to you tell me that he was not successful and he's pissed off. Why else would he send the SWAT team? Pretending to be you. He said, I had a similar thought. I truly hope that's the case. My concern is that they would have two-factor access to log into my accounts and change the passwords. Well, they don't, because it's on your physical device. And they didn't have access to that. He says, although temporarily they did have access to his Authy app. I've since also put a freeze on my credit and my PayPal account. They tried to change the password too. So, anyways, yeah, so I'm letting you know, hey, this can happen. Be prepared for it. People want crypto so bad that they're willing to do these things. So hopefully the security and that sort of thing gets a lot better, and the hackers realize at some point we can't do what we used to do. But again, two-factor, the Google Authenticator, saved him. Now Authy, I'll tell you that. Authy, which is the red-colored one, there's a setting in there. And that setting says something like allow additional devices to be added or something like that. In other words, additional phones. You need to turn that off. within the Authy app on your phone. Go right into the settings. You'll see it. Turn it off. That way, if they do compromise your phone and get the Authy app on the new phone, they will actually have access to that. And they could technically get into anything that you are using Authy in, such as, for example, Gemini. I don't know of anything else that uses really the other ones except Gemini, honestly. But turn it off. But he was able to quickly get it in there and turn it off, I guess, anyways. So I don't think they were able to do anything. But he'll let me know, keep me up to date. So I just want to relay that, as this can happen. And it could be that serious. Guy's pissed off, tried to hack someone, couldn't get into him, send the effing SWAT team over to your house. What? Because you couldn't hack me, now you're mad you're going to send the SWAT team to my house? That's what that means. He didn't get anything. Because if he got something from the guy, you're not going to also send the SWAT team over to their house. Hey, I just took $1,000 from you worth of crypto or whatever, more. I'm going to even send the SWAT team over. Like, that's not going to happen. The guy is pissed that he couldn't hack this dude. I'm telling you. Let's see how this ends, but I'm pretty confident. So I'll keep you up to date. Take care.